should be working now. Okay, that's better. Well, I guess with that in mind, I guess I'll just start sharing. Okay, after a lot of preparation and a lot of troubleshooting, I should be doing just fine. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, knocking on wood. Because the last thing I want to have to deal with is technical problems, so... Oh, well, I guess it looks like I am facing technical problems still, which is not what I was looking forward to, but I'll see what I can do, because the face tracking is not doing exceptional right now. I do wonder, though, if actually changing my lighting will actually fix things. But yeah, I'll just let everybody kind of matriculate in, I guess, while I go provide some updates before we head over to Train of Thought's Discord to see some cursed trains and that sort of thing. Obviously, go join his Discord if you haven't already. You can go check out his YouTube channel at called Train of Thoughts at Train Facts Guy, and you can go to his Twitter and follow him at Train Facts Guy. These and other things will be in the description down below. But other than that, I think we should just be able to bounce straight over to the web browser. I said we should be able to head over to the web browser. Web browser? Web browser. It's not working. Hold on a sec. This keeps happening to me, I swear. Where on earth did I leave off, by the way? Was it here? Couldn't have been here, could it? What was last week? Last week was the 17th. Okay. 18th. 18th. Oh, I guess that was the last one. Alright then. With that being said, I should be able to get this thing to work. Background, web capture. Web capture. There we go. But yeah, recently, like, I've been having some technical issues that I didn't have before. Like, when I'm trying to go live, hey, Amtrak fan, welcome to the stream. So yeah, I was trying to go live, and for the last few weeks or so, it seems as though, for some reason, Chrome wants to sign me out, or pause my sign-ins, and I'm not entirely sure why that's the case. But it is a bit frustrating to have to go sign back in when I have just hit the live button. I don't know why it thinks there's suspicious activity from my computer when it's the same computer it's been for over a year. Oh, yeah. We could totally do that. This is the open period after all. So, off to Benny Boy's Discord. Where did we leave off? I think we left off here with Lucky Locos and the sus train and the government of Ontario. Maybe it was this one as well. But yeah, it looks like this is where we left off. And this is one of those weird cursed locomotives with the pistons that's actually powered by diesel, which I didn't think was a thing, but apparently it is. And here it is now. Feel old yet? Just completely wasted. Oh. Why didn't I see this coming? Obviously, this has to be Photoshop of some sort, but it's a pretty good job of it. Now that I think about it, make no mistake. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, right, this one. From Lego Master 116. The San Luis Valley Southern Railway Company. And it's a rail bus. And it's been cobbled together from weird parts. And here's the post from you, Amtrak YT. Oh, I see what's going on here. You dieselized it. Oh, wait, no, I take that back. You turned it into a cab baggage car, Why did you turn it into a cabbage car? Why would you do this? But at least it's a lot more slick. A vast improvement from previous submissions. Curse CSX 1968 Penn Central Heritage Unit. What the heck is wrong with this picture? Well, first of all, it's Penn Central, so there's your first mistake as a heritage unit. I'm trying to think. There must be something I'm missing. Not that I can think of it right now, but it does look kind of cursed anyway. Ooh. This looks a lot worse than I thought it would be to be in the cab. Also very disorienting. Like, what am I supposed to make of all of this? So we've got our reverser here, I think. We've got the throttle here. We have, I'm assuming there's some sort of a brake thing here and another one there. It's hard to make heads or tails of these things because it's just not like a car. Oh, hey, Thomas Saurus. Welcome to the stream. Always nice to see longtime viewers come by. I'm currently having some face tracking issues lately. I think it has something to do with the time of the day. I thought I'd be able to fix all my problems when it comes to lighting in my room, but I guess I'm wrong. Actually, now that I think about it, I might be able to fix this with just a bit of ingenuity and a bit of MacGyvering, if I can help it. Where's my PowerPoint? Okay, PowerPoint blank presentation. Let's grab myself a box. Get it to the right dimensions. Format. Let's make it solid fill of white. And we'll mark it with no lines, save it as a picture. And we'll save it as a JPEG so it's more compressed. Okay, we'll mark that as lighting, save it there. Should be able to crack it open. And I should be able to just bounce it back over here onto my other screen, make it full screen, maybe zoom in a bit more so it's a little brighter, and maybe that might help. Citation needed. I think this hopefully helps, because it certainly beats turning on the flashlight on my phone. Oh, okay, so it's not working. Great. Oh well, I will improvise, adapt, and overcome in the best way that I possibly can. So let's see. Curse British train Jivo. Yep, definitely, definitely. And we got ourselves the cursed Southern Pacific Chesapeake in Ohio, which I guess the perspective is a little bit off, but the spirit is there. That's what matters. And the worst part, of course, I think we saw it in a previous stream, but there was a Bachmann Industries model of the of a GS4 with the chassis system livery for some reason. I don't know why they did that. It must have been a fantasy scheme. I think we have it around here somewhere. GS4. GS4. Should be around here somewhere. Come on. There it is. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, just take a good look. This is from like the early 90s, late 80s, I think. And is as cursed as you think it is? And very much so because it is. Ooh, what's this one? Eerie Western. Okay, so that is a bit weird, but not gonna lie, I kind of like it. Maybe a little bit more green and blue would help around here instead of just this single stripe for a Nevalia. But obviously it's cursed because it's Eerie Western. And LTEX, I don't know what that is. I have known many railways across North American history, and that is not one of them. But yes, it does look weird. And of course, North Star. This one's pretty good, though. Very impressive. Very wow. So, were there any other suggestions anybody wanted to give me before we hop straight into Train of Thought's Discord? I'll just give you a sec because I know it takes a while for everybody to type. So, is. Oh, I guess I'll just take that initiative to hop back over here then. Um, unless there's any suggestions, just feel free to mention them while we scroll along. So this is from SS Sharformer. Oh, yeah, the P42DC. Did I have that? Did I have that? Let me check. Trains. I have the K5LA. Is that the one they were looking for? Was that the one? And a photo of the. Oh, okay. So that's the sound you're looking for. That's good to hear. Now I'm trying to make heads or tails of this because this looks like someone's custom work. Okay, so maybe the previous one was the primer, a red primer, and this is the final result, and thanks, I hate it. This is disgusting. But I will say that even though it's in poor taste, it is in good execution, no less. Very impressive. Got Brian again with the cover to the book of Dinosaur Train by John Stephen Gurney, not to be mistaken for the television show of the same name. Yeah, I totally agree. Let's see. Class 43 says from the Engine Wonders of the World, the triple expansion, the most unusual 480 logos, which the more I look at it, the weirder it gets, because I think we've seen this locomotive before, but I don't remember there being a booster truck in the back. And a funny fuddle, so I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to go back over here to the picker wheel, which was pretty quick. That's what she said. Let me adjust this a bit. Rendered by Ubisoft. Not what I was looking forward to. So we are going to mark that as done. I'm just going to hop back into the void if I can find it. Let's see, teleport sound check. And now I should be able to hop back over here. Transform. Okay, we got that attached. We've got this attached. Okay, that's better. Now we should be able to go to the web browser again. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so that was that. Let's head back over here. Railfan Aloy, what do you got for me? Oh, right, this one. I was looking for cursed trains to submit, and this one stumbled across my purview. I think I saw this on Twitter. Let's see, Jackalus. I cannot think of a word to describe this. The Black Diamond. Yeah, I can't either. It's got... It looks like it should be, uh, outside frame, driving wheels, but that's clearly not the case. Something about this just seems weird with the running gear. And of course, it's got this tiny little funnel, which I don't know why that's the case, and these giant front and back headboards or whatever. I feel like this is supposed to be a mining locomotive of some sort, but that doesn't explain the firebox hatch here, because you don't want to have like uh, a fire in an enclosed space like a mine shaft because of carbon monoxide poisoning and all that. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, so I guess we're gonna spin the wheel again? Because it does look like it had a stumpy little funny funnel. Oh, that was quick. So we're just gonna mark that as done. Hop back into the void. If we aren't setting records now, I don't know what we're doing. Okay. 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 Just gonna reset my position. And we should be able to bounce all the way back here. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully I didn't miss too much. Oh, hi Nicholas, welcome to the stream. What's that about Train Track Simulator? I'm not sure I can necessarily do that right now. So the Shar Foamer has posted again. This is a B-class cab that was cut off a logo and put in front of a house in Prahran in, I want to say, Victoria. Hence the Victoria Rail. So apparently this is as much a prop as I thought it would be. Just didn't think it was an actual public residence. Or private residence, I should say. But yeah, they did chop the cab off. And they did stick it in the house. And it looks like something straight out of Thomas Comes to Breakfast or whatever. Technically a repost, but we have more context than we did previously, so I think I'm gonna allow it. Also, new images that I hadn't seen before related to it. Let's see. Frisco Foamer, what do you got? I give you the PB&J paint scheme. I feel like there's a bit of a missed opportunity here, but it looks gross, and that's the point. So I can't knock it. It's cursed. Let's see. Jackalus at it again. Yeah, I was thinking it was Roblox. Let's see. It is most likely this is one of those weird comparison locomotives manufacturers made to show how compact their locomotives were, or a construction site that had light engines used for shunting. However, it's funnier to think that this is actually just a big locomotive slide. Yep, I won't deny it. It does look like it'd be going through this giant's tube. But yes, tiny loco for scale. Wouldn't have it any other way. Now this one's strange. A shave funnel cover thing from Panzerfox. There is literally no other information to go with this. And I certainly agree. I don't think I've seen a spark arrestor quite like this on a Shea locomotive. So I think what we're gonna do, because I've never seen something like that before, is go and spin the wheel. Oh, okay, that's good to hear. So let's see, I've got to change models again for like the upteenth time. Oh boy, I didn't think it was annoying. I was just curious, rather, and you've given me information that I think is very helpful. So we'll mark that as done, and again, I guess we're just gonna have to go hop back into the void. I still have to upgrade the human model because, like, this is supposed to be an Android elf VTuber model, and when I think of elves, I think of these like really tall, stocky, skinny people with long ears that are sharp and pointy. And when I think of humans, I think of this kind of average size, kind of on the heavier side, kind of individuals. So I could probably like adjust the waist so it looks more normal, I guess. Less skinny. But that's neither here nor there. Ooh, street runners! Street Express of Salt Lake City. City of a street train at this point in my posting history. Source from that one thingamajig. Oh yeah, I was hoping to do that at some point. I guess we could spend some time on me just kind of cooking that up. But yeah, we got ourselves a road runner. That's a pretty long one at that, too. Wait, why do I feel like this got posted the other day? These exact photos. I don't know why, I just do. Tivos has the Funky Lad, which is a mining locomotive of some sort. I feel this is a repost. But yeah, we're just going to spin the wheel again. Ooh, you have more cursed trains? We'll be able to see them once I'm done here. Oh boy. Furry mode activate! Yeah? So just mark that down. Hop back into the void again. I swear, it's like everybody's trying to deliberately try to get as many funny funnels and other stuff onto the Discord. I think I have created a perverse incentive encouraging more posts that cause me to spin the wheel. And as a result, I feel that I have to suffer with the consequences of those actions. But I certainly hope that's not the case, because the last thing I want to do is interfere in any sort of way. Like, I'm just here for the ride. I'm not here to interfere with the Discord in any shape or form. And that's not including contributing posts, of course. Let's see. Jekyll's at it again. Those sad eyes are looking up to you. Oh, you're so small. You're so small. So tiny. You're so sad. Why are you so sad? Don't be sad. Does that count as a funny funnel? I think the whole thing's funny, so I guess it doesn't count. Steam Train Guy, 365. What do you got? We got ourselves a Malay locomotive, that funny one from a while back.
The Milwaukee Road.
Jordan Spreader, resting in the Lehigh Valley. Railroad, Manchester Yard, early March of 1973, from Frank Arpino. And we got this atrocity again. But I do have to say that this is definitely a repost. Definitely beyond a reasonable doubt. I think this is also a repost, but I can't say with absolute certainty. I do remember Amtrak Train posting it a while back on the other Discord, but maybe not this Discord. It's kind of hard to tell. But I guess I'm not here to judge Steam. Railfan Alloy, the rotary snowplow from the Denver, South Park, and Pacific. Ooh. I know we've seen stuff like this before, but not in this detail and in actual operating context. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And he's got this little serrations here. Like it's not a perfect conical drill. Like there's little segments here and in there to space out the main cone from the drilly bit of the cone. And that kind of creates the groove like the bit of a drill. And of course we had Neptunia V2 with the M&B livery, which is just this can just write off. Oh, that sounds nice. Also, by the way, hi there, CP Rail and MRL. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you chime in. Sidrian Tank 12. What on earth is this? It's Percy, but he's off the tracks, and he's narrower gauge, and has Thomas the Tank Engine paint livery and the wrong number. I don't know what to make of this. Not now. With the notifications, gosh dang it. I'm not are those the U-boat logos? I feel like those are the U-boat logos. We'll have to go check after I finish here. Franz the Fox Demon, not sure you can see very well over the rest of the train. There, buddy. I certainly agree. I don't think they were... This is an older caboose, definitely not built for overlooking the rest of the freight train when they got bigger. Oh boy, the Western Pacific's diesel tenders. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was the other day, or many weeks back when I first saw this. I didn't know this was fully retrofitted to be a storage tank for extra diesel. I think, who made a video on that? I can't remember. But it was part of a very short-lived service. And someone actually made a model and sold it at retail, so... Yeah, it's a repost. And this is what it looks like when you fall down the stairs. Franz the Fox Demon. A wrecked Shea locomotive. Image caption, Copperbelt number 3 wrecked on February 5th, 1912 in Bingham, Utah. From the Rudy Lund collection. Oh yeah, that was... I didn't think I needed to go back because I already finished the main plot. I didn't think I necessarily had to. But yeah, this is completely shredded to bits. And I really want to know the context of this image. Like, how did this happen? Other than being a wreck. Like, what kind of a wreck? And oh, Terry, what are you up to? This is a bunch of stuff that's clipping into each other in a game. Pretty sure it's not supposed to do that. And let's see, the Wild J50 has this, I want to say FP45? Oh, SDP40F. For the Southern Railways, it's DCC ready, and it's posted on Train World. And yeah, this is Athern. I can't believe you done this, Athern. Why would you do this to us? Okay, just a moment. Don't worry. Oh, that was you? Cause like, yeah, I was trying to make heads or tails of this because I knew there were a bunch of rail cars clipping into each other and a locomotive clipping into it as well. I wasn't sure what to make of it. I just thought it was weird. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. This is the MacGyvered solution I was not expecting. But this seems to be from the maintenance of way crew trying to add ballast, it would seem. Otherwise, there wouldn't be this ballast messed up all over here in need of being spread out. But yeah, I gotta fix the road bed and whatnot. Let's see. Panzer Fox at it again. The Imperial Royal State Railways Class 79 locomotive. From the Empire of Austria-Hungary. Two were produced, and this is a weird specimen because this is a tank engine, but it's not like a saddle tank. It's not like a well tank. It's not a side tank or any of that sort of tank. It's the one where the water and the fuel is stored behind the boiler, like those 424 Forney locomotives. But this is a 082 locomotive, and oh boy, this is so weird because we've got outside frame nonsense over here. We have regular stuff over here, and I don't know why they couldn't make up their dang minds on the design for this, but there must have been some sort of a reason. Maybe, maybe. I will have to spend some time taking care of some other things first. From Bolt the Sailor, this is from Lionel, and it's Lightning McQueen. Ka-choo. Or is it ka-chow? I forget. Doesn't matter. But it's always amazing to see lightning during the day when the clouds are, when the sky is clear and the weather is good. And all I can think of is this flying overhead saying ka-choo. Oh yeah, and here's a reply to it. Sorry if I wait. Sorry, I forgot if this was posted here already or not. And Pensy Fan's like, no worries, fam, because we got this right here, and apparently it's got Bluetooth. Why would Lionel do that? I don't remember seeing this, but the fact that I know it exists is something that's gonna live rent free in my head for a bit. Yep, definitely. Yeah, definitely. RK315 with the Lens rotary valve gear. Which, yeah, that does look kind of weird. Let's take a closer look. I feel like we saw this earlier, but I can't confirm it beyond a reasonable doubt. But yeah, from what I could gather, we've got an axle here somewhere that adjusts the timing of the valves. Oh, I see, I see. I think I remember that scene. Ooh, what's this? From Panzer Fox at it again. Sentetsu Shiki class railcars from the chosen government railway. These are the Shiki steam rail motors from Korea during Japanese occupation. Built around 1923, and four were produced. And oh, this is so weird and wholesome at the same time, but also super duper evil. Because this is a cute little uh, rail motor coach, and that's wholesome in a vacuum. But because it's part of the Japanese Empire on the mainland of Asia, it is obviously under the control of a regime that was extremely cruel. And it's not just your average like rail motor coach, because it's a tank engine, a side tank engine that's a 2-4, which is not what I was expecting. Not in the slightest. I do want to recreate this for some reason, but I know it's Cape Gauge, so let's see if we can go over to the wiki page. The Sentetsu Shiki class. Built 4 of these for the Sentetsu, which were originally a small tank steam locomotive with a 220 wheel arrangement built onto the end of a passenger carriage, intended for use for commuter trains on the Gaiagan line. The rail car pulled 2 passenger cars for active service. However, performance was far from satisfactory, with many complaints about excessive vibrating being received. As a result, in 1924, after barely a year of service, one was scrapped, and the remaining 3 were converted to 220 tank locomotives by removing the integrated passenger compartment. A second one was scrapped in 27, leaving only 2 remaining. These would stay in service until at least 1940, but their fate is currently unknown. Oh, CapCut was also banned? I was unaware. I was caught unaware. I knew that TikTok was down for a bit for political reasons, but it seems to be back up again. There doesn't seem to be much in the way of literature that they can cite, but that's totally fine by me. The fact that it exists is enough for me as a quirked up little engine, or specifically rail motor coach. And oh, that one duck posted, how big should the buffers be? The answer is yes. Now, I wish I could say this is something I haven't seen before, but I know this is very familiar to me. I did not see the inauguration. Maybe I should have. Let's see. Found another half inside, half outside frame engine from USS Salem. Is that what this is? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Outside frame, inside frame, inside frame, outside frame. I don't know why they do this. How does this navigate turns? Especially sharp ones. As a 0660 Malay locomotive. I'll never know. And now we just got Westless with the Q1 tank engine. Doesn't look cursed to me, even though it very much is. I do have some context clues suggesting that this is a live steam scale locomotive, which is cursed in its own right. But I think this was supposed to be a tender engine turned into a tank engine, which yikes. Momentarily. Smackamations. Oh no, not this again. The Flying Scotsman's been painted onto the side of an RV. J94? I don't know. I don't know. Railfan Lloyd, what do you got? Oh. Oh, right, this one. I wanted this for a thumbnail for the longest time, but I was not able to get that accomplishment because I couldn't find a right enough image with the right framing and stuff to get it done. Actually, now that I think about it, has this been posted before? I'm not entirely sure. But the entire thing is funny, so... Spin! Mother... I knew I should have gotten rid of these. I'll just mark that... You know what, I'm just gonna hide this choice. Because I'm tired of seeing it. I should have been taking off the other ones too, like I normally do, but I just didn't feel like it. But... Off to the void! Just an adjustment here. And here. Okay. And now I should be able to bounce right back. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Salt Lake City during the era where it was just a streetcar track network just running everywhere. Notes the mess of overhead wires. Oh boy. Oh boy. But at least it beats being in the road full of dirt and animal feces. At least when you're running in the streetcars, like you hop on, you never have to worry about your shoes getting dirty. But yeah, I'm trying to make heads or tails of the wires. I do like the unique kind of patterns that are formed, though, as it appears to have all sorts of permutations of track switching here, at least on one side. The other side, there seems to be a little bit less. I'm not sure. I'll have to go check in a moment. But yeah, so this is what it looks like after they started slowly paving things over. And a little bit more. And they keep going. Oh my. Oh my, that's interesting to look at. But yeah, I don't think it qualifies as trains on the road because it's a streetcar and they're supposed to be on the street. I mean, hence the name. Checklist, a Baldwin in Britain. Everything about this looks wrong. Is that so? Well, I guess that is kind of weird. Not as weird as it could have been, but, you know. Odd Hudson's from Yield Seawitch, aka USS Salem. The City of True. I guess I'll have to go check. But yeah, this is a weird Hudson if I've ever seen one. Got tiny little deflectors up at the top. Oh gosh, is this?
The Milwaukee Road.
Because we got the little logo here. With the slanted rectangle and the lettering, and oh my gosh, what the is that? This has to be some European-ery. Couldn't imagine it any other way. Anyway, we've got the Victorian Steam Girl. Before you ask, yes, these are real. These were made in the mid-19th century. I don't know why, but I find it hilarious the fact that they use locomotives to either scare investors from buying them or just making silly cartoon comic strips. 3 hours to Harlem. The Interborough Rattled Transit. It's a classic repost. Yeah, she apparently we didn't know until like last week, but she had, or was it the week before, but she had passed the week prior and we wouldn't know until a week later. Excuse me. I'm not sure how to feel about it because she was on the one hand responsible for an entire generation of rail fans and being able to bring the Reverend Audrey's works to the general public across the world. But at the same time that she succeeded in doing that, she also succeeded at burning it all to the ground. Like, easy come, easy go, I guess. But yeah, this looks like... What am I supposed to make of this image? Great Northern Railway, Northwestern Railway. I feel like these are supposed to be... This is some sort of a political cartoon of some sort. I'm not entirely sure what they're trying to do. It's like a gladiator battle, but not a gladiator battle. Or like a horse race. I don't know. I don't know. And here we just got ourselves a political cartoon from... What was this from? New York, Tuesday, August 14th. I want to say 1873. Volume 49. dash something. And I really want to know what the text says down here. It says, which will win? And that is a tough question because I think this is supposed to be a reference to the undue influence of the rail industry on Washington, particularly of the Union Pacific, because apparently there used to be a station not very far from the capital, but they tore it up. Partly for security reasons, partly for some other reasons. I think the channel who is called Its History did a whole essay on it. The 587 situation. Hmm. Let's see. I've come to dine. I've come to sip. I come. I come. I eat you up. I have no idea why that said it that way. Oh, my beef and my. I don't know what that is. It can't be babies because it's got two B's. Oh, the monster. But yeah, the railway dragon just eating people out of house and home, I guess. I don't know. But I have not heard of the 587 situation, so we will get straight to that as soon as I can. And my last post had a reposted image and I couldn't edit it, so I just had to relegate it to just this. And this is very fascinating, so we're just going to take a look at that. From Everything Trains, and this is a major blowback of the 3751 from the Firebox, which I was not expecting. Oh, 1943, not 1941. Okay. So yeah, that's the last of it. Let's bounce back to Benny Boy's Discord to see. Oh my gosh, Amtrak fan, what are you up to? MK Railroad Equipment Leasing Company Incorporated. Oh, this is disgusting. You can get away with this, but oh, something about this looks cool, but it also hurts. As well as this one. This one's definitely cursed. And this is probably one of the worst of them all. This one, if it wasn't a rental service, this livery, you could get away with it, but ugh, it hurts to look at this. And this is disgusting. This is also very scuffed. The MK, I don't know what it means in the MK Railroad Equipment Leasing Company Incorporated. Oh, looks like there's another one of a Genesis logo. Oh, so it's Morrison Knudsen. That's what it stands for. We've got some extra ones. We've got a charger in the California Amtrak. We've got this one that has little extra accessories here for diabetes. We've got the Intercity Express livery, which, you know, to be honest, this probably would have been an upgrade compared to the current one that was released. The Broad Street Railroad. Oh boy, that's definitely. Yeah, yeah. Got this Cascades, which obviously is not canonical or real in any way, not prototypical, because they were going to use a different train set for the Cascades. Still cursed. This, I feel like a repost, maybe. And, of course, we got this little Sprinter here, which I don't know what to make of. Like, you'd think it'd have symmetrical paint jobs on the front cab and the other cab as well, but I guess not. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what kind of Minecraft YouTuber? But yeah, let's go back to those questions y'all had. So let's see. CSX. Where's the letter X on my keyboard? CSX7620. Oh, oh. Wait, haven't we seen this one before? It's just a goofy goober of some sort compared to the General Electric U30C, which are the. Oh gosh, that's what this is. I should have known. Yeah, this is way worse. But this is like kind of mid. It's okay. It's not exceptional. Nothing to write home about. But the Santa Fe versions, like those, could just write off. CSX MEC, you say? Also GEUC. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Getting all these suggestions here. SX MEC. Oh yeah, those ones, yeah. Nothing to write home about. So let's see. General Electric U30C Guilford. Oh wait, we were just there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So let me go back to the chat for a sec while I go and browse all the other questions I got. Let's see, inauguration. Thinking of Allcroft. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, GEC40. Okay. So yeah, I'm just taking a look here, seeing if. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. So what were the other questions that were offered in the live chat? Roblox, context, add P42DC, MK coaches. I thought there were more suggestions floating around here. But I guess not. Oh, the C40-8. Okay, so that's a slight differentiation. So C30, I'm sorry, C40-8 from CSX. I think they're having their quarterly annual. I'm sorry, they're having their quarterly report from the last 3 months of last year. So this is the stealth version, which I guess is kind of bland. It just kind of blends into the background. It doesn't stand out much, which is not very good if lighting is poor and there's no like signal lights indicating something's going on. But I will say that the regular livery is fine, not exceptional. Like something's lacking, I guess, for the lack of a better term. But yeah, let's hop back to that situation that was being mentioned earlier. What was it? Engine 5, 7, I want to say 4. Let's see, 1941. Oh, it was 587. Nickel Plate Road, 587. A USRA Light Mikado. Oh, hey Xander, welcome to the stream. But yeah, if I hadn't said it before, hi USS Salem. Also, welcome to the stream. So let's see. So we got the Nickel Plate Road right here. She's a pretty normal looking locomotive. Rebuilt in 1943. And what else was there? I'm just going to scoot this back. Oh, sure. Yeah, I definitely will. Just need to keep bouncing back and forth between all these requests. Oh, this Guilford rail system. Okay. That's what everybody's been talking about. And the Bulkmatic 06 de Mexico. And the KBS. And oh boy. Oh boy. I feel like I saw this one before. This one I'm not sure about. This one, definitely seen that one. And that one. What's cursed about this one? Is the fact that it's uh cab is backwards. Now this is definitely cursed, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that's all of those. Let's go see that MEC 7620. So yeah, that is a locomotive of all time, not the locomotive of all time, in my perspective. We'll go check out the British Rail Class 50. Ooh, yikes. This one should definitely not be going in any sort of beauty contest. Oh, and there's 3 posts from Jacket Jail Fries. I'll make a note of that. But I still need to figure out what's going on with Nickel Plate Road 587. History, downtimes, up for auction. As of January 23rd, 2025, the Nickel Plate Road is scheduled to be sold at a public auction due to unpaid storage fees incurred while stored in Kentucky at the Kentucky Steam Heritage Corporation's campus in Irvine, Kentucky. Or is it Irvine? The auction is to be conducted via sealed bids with a deadline for February 25th, which is tomorrow, Community Day for Ralts and Pokemon Go. Was used in the film Night Ride Down. And I should be able to see, let's see, public auction, public auction, public auction. Oh yeah, we can definitely do that. So, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So where did we leave off? This is 13 days ago. This is... Oh, okay, that's what everybody was talking about. Sorry, CapCut isn't available right now. A law banning CapCut has been enacted in the US. Unfortunately, that means you can't use CapCut for now. Rest assured, we're looking to restore our service to the US. Please stay tuned. Yeah, I didn't know CapCut was banned. I'm assuming for the same reason TikTok was. CP Rail and MRL, you mentioned how this is happening on Inauguration Day, and that wasn't good. Carson Ham with an 8. It should be back up now. I took care of it. I'm sure this won't last forever, according to Jess Keith. So yeah, is CapCut? I didn't think CapCut was banned, but I guess we'll have to take a look. Oh, there's an article from Newsweek. How convenient. Social media users brace to lose popular video sharing app TikTok said. Wait. Social media users braced to lose popular video sharing app TikTok said their goodbyes ahead of a US ban, only for the app to reappear online as President Donald Trump prepared to take office. Just 14 hours after the platform voluntarily went dark for millions of Americans that were using it on Sunday, TikTok returned in the US following Trump's promise to pause the impending ban. The platform had been shut down amid US fears that the site was sharing America's data with the Chinese government, or rather, the data of American citizens. An allegation TikTok has denied. For now, the platform is back up and running to some extent. The U-turn has prompted questions over whether another app in the firing line, CapCut, may see a similar reprieve. Newsweek has reached out by email to ByteDance, the Chinese parent company of both TikTok and CapCut, for more information. So yeah, CapCut was not explicitly named in the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act, which was passed by Congress to implement a TikTok ban. However, the legislation does address any other applications or service development provided by ByteDance. So that's just us in particular. Therefore, CapCut was also affected by the ban. On Sunday, TikTok shut itself down because of the new law, which was signed by former President Joe Biden last spring. The government had become alarmed about national security fears, blah, blah, blah. Flirted with the idea of banning the app. Platform also released a statement Sunday. They say that in the fairest meter, it's unfair left-leaning, which I'm not convinced. So yeah, CapCut's down for a moment. Which do you guys prefer, according to Jacket Jail Fries? Bendy straw or macaroni? Macaroni with the chicken strips. Ah. Oh, okay. I don't know who that user is. Jess Keith says, I prefer bendy straw, by the way. Amazing drawing. And you said CP Rail and MRL. I think I'll get both. Which, you know, it's like trying to choose between two different children. Two of your own children. You're not supposed to pick favorites. So I will not, uh, pick favorites. So yeah, just another engine named Pablo. Pennsylvania. I like how it's all just kind of cut off at the end. That's funny. Jess Keith replies, he has definitely been through a lot with that face. By the way, good drawing. And CP Rail MRL says, seems like Pablo wasn't friendly, good-natured engine except for Ryan, which, I don't know, it seems like Pablo seems pretty innocent to me, unless I'm forgetting something. And of course, we've got HO scale Pablo, the 040. Oh, so this is what it's supposed to look like. Once again, he has been through too much. No, I'm kidding. I still think it's funny. And CP Rail and MRL says, well, I really know also Pablo, but Jasper T. Jowls wants to be driving to. I'm assuming running. And there's another reply. 10 likes on this post, I'll actually stick a Bachman Percy face to my logo. And the reply was, actually, Thomas isn't CEC. And Jess Key says, I bet I would like to see how funny it'd be, though. Which, fair enough. I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. But yeah, let's take a quick look at this. Oh, this is already archived. That's strange. Usually I don't see these things on the Wayback Machine. But yeah, Nickel Plate Road, 282 to be sold at auction next month following legal judgment against the owner for not paying storage fees. Which, F's in the chat to pay your respects. Locomotive 587, a 282 built in 1918, is being stored at the Kentucky Steam Heritage Corp campus in Irving. This is not the first time this locomotive has been in limbo, an unfortunate situation for an engine that was leading excursions in the late 80s and 90s. In 2018, the locomotive's owner, Indiana Transportation Museum, was evicted from its longtime home in Noblesville, Indiana. The locomotive was purchased by an anonymous buyer and moved to Kentucky. It was announced that the buyer was working with Jason Sobieski, or Sobczynski, KSHC Chief Mechanical Officer and CEO of Next Generation Rail Solutions, to come up with a restoration plan. Those plans never came to fruition, and the owner has apparently not been paying their bills to keep the engine there. As a result, the judge ruled it would be auctioned off to pay the storage fees. The locomotive, which is currently in pieces, will be available for viewing on Saturday, January 25th. Bids are due at 10 a.m., and the winning bidder will be informed on March 3rd. At that point, the bidder will have 60 days to move the locomotive. Oh boy. So yeah. Oh boy. So let's see, what other things have I gotten? Or notifications. I keep getting notifications and they don't stop. Okay, so not exactly the kind of notifications I was expecting to see, but okay. Oh. Oh. You were talking about Chuck E. Cheese. Why didn't you say so? You just keep saying CEC, and I'm like, what the is that supposed to mean? Like, yeah, I was very confused what y'all were talking about. Yes, I'm familiar, but I don't know how the conversation went over to that, so I'm just gonna go check the browsing history of the live chat to see what on earth was going on. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so very disorienting the conversation that we're all having. Just trying to make heads or tails of it. Okay, so yeah. Oh, that's what you meant by Thomas's and CEC, as in Chuck E. Cheese. And Jess Keith says, I bet it would be funny to see what that would look like. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, uh I wasn't thinking of it this locomotive being animatronic in any way. I was just thinking that he was just gonna smack the face on and call it a day. Because the mechanisms Bachman uses, the mechanical system it uses for the eyes to move back and forth for all the Thomas and Friends locomotives and HO scale are kind of made of fiddly plastic gears, which are hard to work with. Yeah, I don't know either. I haven't looked up the Chuck E. Cheese lore in a long time, if at all. I'm more interested in the technical aspects of that. Let's see. Ba 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 ba. $5,000. Actually, sounds like a bargain. Must be accompanied by a letter of credit in the amount of $5,000 from the bank or accompanied by a deposit check in the amounts of $5,000. All checks returned to unsuccessful bidders will not be deposited by the seller. Times of the essence. I don't know. I don't know. For some reason, it looks like it's leaning or banking on the track here, and I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to do that. So yeah, it's out for auction. I'm a little late to bid. But I still don't know who this anonymous owner was, but it sounds like they might be very problematic. Yeah. So I'm just going to try to figure out. Nickel Plate Road 765. Wait, it was no, not 765, sorry. Was it 765? 587, that's right, sorry. Wrong number. So yeah, we got that. We should be able to look at the search results. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about this anonymous owner of Nickel Plate Road 587. What about the Tennessee Valley Railroad? But yeah, I'm not seeing anything about this anonymous owner, sadly. So I can't verify the allegations or lack thereof. Because there is so little information on this. I'm just gonna have to dig deeper, maybe at a different time. So I guess we'll just have to worry about that. We'll have to worry about that later, I guess. I'll just have to go look things up from there. But I think that's going to be it. Oh, a look at the Southern Railway? What about it? Like, I'm quite familiar with the Southern Railway to an extent. Oh, this one? You wanted me to look at this again? Or was it something else? I don't see a 19 here. Oh, it's from Google. Okay. Okay, so just gotta look over here. So Southern Railways 19. Yeah, this isn't helping. Well, what other Southern Railway is there? Other than the one that you just mentioned. I'm sorry, I'm just having some sort of grammatical syntax confusion over what you're trying to tell me. Oh, you're trying to. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna worry about it later. I'll let you articulate your thoughts in the comments. Oh, from 19 something, like the 1900s, with no specificity, which really doesn't help. Oh, and there's more posts. This one from 8 minutes ago. Hi, Jacket Jail Fries. I drew this new engine. He's such a goober. Cat smiley. I'll let the comments name him, but I thought it was fun that last time. But yeah, cat smiley. Just a goober loco. There are no comments. And hopefully we get to keep it that way. We'll see the comments next week, I guess. Or at least that's what I would hope, but may as well reset the picker wheel while we're at it. See if there's any other posts that I missed. Nope. That's good. So okay, let me just check. Let's check that one comment. CP Rail and MRL says, "Bro, what is this? It's just a little goober. Just a little goober doing goober things." But yeah, I should be able to look up this nickel plate railroad thingamabob at some point. But yeah, I think that should be it for this stream, unless there's any other suggestions or questions or comments. Because I think everybody else has just kind of vanished. Either because they have to go to sleep or they have dinner or something. Speaking of which, I should probably have mine as well. But yeah, that should be it. So let me just bounce back over here. I want to thank you all for watching, to everybody who's still here or who had watched earlier during the stream. If you haven't already, you can go check out Train of Thought's Discord to submit your own curse trains in the Curse Trains channel, as long as you acknowledge and uphold the rules for that part of the Discord and so on. Go check out Train of Thought Discord. I mean, his YouTube channel and his Twitter at Train Fact Guy. Well, yes, there's always.
The Milwaukee Road.
But yeah, go follow him there. These and other things will be in the description down below. Videos and streams are only made possible through the contributions and engagements of folks like you, and I thank you for that. So if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe with notifications on. You can become a financial supporter of me as well by becoming a channel member for 99 cents a month, a patron at patreon.com for the same amount or a little bit more, if memory serves correctly, or donating through the super chats or through the stream elements link in the description down below with all the other links in the doobly-doo. I want to thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one, and until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Bye, everybody. Oh, look up British Rail Class 50. You certainly got just in time for me to at least search one last thing before we go. Let's see. Wait, didn't I just see this earlier? Yeah, I saw this earlier. I just thought it was kind of weird. Not exceptional or any of that sort of thing, but that's neither here nor there. I think that's gonna be it. I've I've said my piece, you've said your piece. We should be able to go on from here. I will see you in the next one. Take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Oh, I'll be back next Friday. Anyway, bye everybody.